Why is it so hard to talk about emotions sometimes? Sometimes it's very hard for people to talk about emotions and express how they feel because they fear judgment. And the judgment we're fearing is other people's opinions of us and what we think their opinion is going to be. And so sometimes it's easier to express ourselves to someone that we're not closely tied to or we have a close relationship with because we feel the judgment might be lessened, or we feel that our fear of that judgment might be lessened because that person isn't such a valuable person in our lives. And then other times, because the person's very valuable in our life, that might be the only person that we share that information with because the trust is there and you've built that relationship. And so you can give that person that information that you wouldn't normally give to other people. It's different for everyone based on their experiences, based on the people they're surrounded with and the support systems they have. It's just very hard because, again, in a lot of ways, we've been taught not to talk about emotions. And as I mentioned in other videos, to repress our emotions. So it's not appropriate. So we're told to do certain things in public, to express ourselves a certain way. And that's why we work on the boosting and protecting our energy, is so that we can get in a better frame of mind and we can manage our emotions better. So it is in a more appropriate and acceptable way, but that's not always possible. And when we repress our emotions and we don't talk about it, we're giving in to that idea that we have to follow a certain set of standards. And if we don't do that, then we're not going to be accepted. That can be exceptionally hard, especially if someone's been through an experience where they've tried to express themselves in the past and they've faced that kind of rejection or felt unaccepted or not heard. So getting past the fear and finding at least one person who you feel confident enough to start to express your emotions to is a good way to start practicing, especially if you've been through anything like that in the past. If you're a little better with expressing your emotions or allowing yourself to express your emotions, but need to work on your mindfulness again and understanding where other people's responses and reactions are coming from, that can help you with how you express your emotions as well. And so instead of worrying about when someone's thinking about you and whether they're judging you, you can start thinking about what your emotions are specifically, why you're feeling them, and trying to express them in a calm and slightly positive way so that hopefully that person perceives your interpretation of the situation or what's going on in your experience, and they're more willing to accept what you're expressing to them and help you or allow you to process things too.